Welcome back to twoonthedot.com presents another Keon Shore's Variety Hour of Truth and Laughter. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. It's another little heart nut entertainment. That's what we call it. Your heart and your nuts. Tug those strings, kick 'em where it counts. We laugh and we cry. Enjoy it. Oh, and visit twoonthedot.com if you have any needs to fix and complete, shouldn't say fix in a bad way, but complete any trauma, and I mean any trauma that we together can solve. Yes, the solution exists before the problems. Enjoy it. Peace.
Happy New Year, y'all. It's 1/1/26. Apparently that means 10 or a new beginning. But let's just say we're going to learn how to have new beginnings every day, all day, every day. But yeah, New Year's, whether it's now, March, whenever. Your birthday, August 31st. So I've been told. We always think of resolutions as in, this is the year I'm going to do. I'm going to lose all this weight. I'm going to get that find my lover, my girlfriend, wife. I'm, going to strike it rich, get that job, yada, yada. But what are you resolving? Because a resolution is the resolve with ocean at the end. The ocean, the movement, the motion, the energy. So you're just saying eon or ion at the end is just the shun. That's the energy of the resolve. So you're putting that out there. So my thing is this, it's a time for change, but at the same time, if you had to wait till now, are you really going to change? I don't know. Probably not. You can have a New Year's resolution, I don't know, May 13th, October 10th, 10, whatever, July 17th. It doesn't matter. But let's do one now. So we're going to start off. This is going to be in our sobriety series, and it's not just drinking and drugging and thugging and all that. It could be shopping, chocolate cake, emotions, drama for your mama, the drama mama, the dragon mother. No, uh, drama. We're going to look at the 12 steps. There's going to be a primer. I'm going to show you what I changed some of just the verbiage because you're going to hear God a lot and him a lot. So don't get offended. PC police don't operate here. None of those punk police do. The pole ice, not very nice. The sheriffs. Anyway, but we didn't shoot him. That dreaded dude in Jamaica did or didn't do either. I don't know. Never mind. Whatever. What's happening? 12 steps. We're going to look at them because you can apply this to anything. It's not just drugging and thugging and drinking. It is everything. That is the primary focus. But just listen to what's being said. Don't get offended and then defend it. So let's do this. All right. We can digress immensely, but let's get into it because we need to think about what we want to change and then think about what that is. What job, career, purpose in life do you want? What person do you want to be with? Community? Where do you want to live? Who do you want to live with? How you like my sweater? I'm feeling it all up in my buttons. See? Look at that. It's one of these Dale of Norway in the back. Looking good. Yeah, look at that back. Looking good. Anyway, this is fun. A few years ago, I did not plan this either, but April 20th, 420 is my sobriety date. I still smoke. I mean, what do they say? California sober. But yeah, haven't had a drink in that long. And let me get my lighting back. That was looking dark. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, and so, but yeah, I'll have 4 years next April 20th. I didn't plan that. Got another DUI early April, the 6th. Had another one, I think, on the 8th. It's really weird. It's the new year. That was that. Anyway, where I'm at, I was drunk, probably passed out in my car just a few years ago on this day, probably. Now I'm not. That's why I showed you my sweater, because I look a little better. I feel a little better. A lot, actually. And you can too. It's not a rah rah shish kumbah kind of thing, but hey, it is what it is. For real, though. You lead by example and you model behaviors. That's what humans need. The human. So let me give you some input. Johnny Fever. Oh, it's funny because Johnny Fever was WKRP in Cincinnati. But then I was doing Johnny Five from, oh, fuck. What was it? Batteries not included? No, that was the other one there. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. Let me get my screen straight. Okay. But yes, what we're going to do is look at the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And like I said, you can apply this to anything. So let's remember what was I going to say? Sorry, I'm getting all distracted. Short Circuit. That was the name. God, completely drew a blank. They were just talking about this on the show. I can't even talk right now. They were just talking about that on a show that I was listening to last night, and they were recollecting Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Cocoon, and talking with lights, and the like communication with lights and sound, and then Short Circuit and Batteries Not Included came up. Anyway, forget all that. That was just silliness. God damn, Keon, focus. I'm trying. Okay. Listen to the 12 steps, and then I'm going to rephrase them in how I put them. 12 steps. We admitted we were powerless, number one. We admitted we were powerless. Yes. And a lot of this, you just got to go with it. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. If you could do that on your own and quit, you would. So you probably wouldn't be listening now or be in the rooms of AA or something else if not. So the powerless is almost in a sense, it's not, I'm going to stop now because I'm going to break this way down. It's going to be a 9-hour video. But yeah, just admit you were powerless over alcohol, that our lives become unmanageable. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. That's number two. Made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God. That's the power in capital P, God. Don't get offended. We're not talking Jesus God or, Muhammad God or Yahweh, Yeshua, Yahuwah, Dadua, Babua, Nanua, Kakua, Bauya. Oh, I know him. He's my African neighbor. Yabubana kubana abana umba. Yaman. Najumbe. Sorry. Yaman. Took a trip to Kingston to hang out with Bob for a second. Doesn't matter if it's Ganesh, Vishnu. It doesn't matter if it's science God, the Big Bang God, the telescope God, James Webb that brings you back pictures of your heaven, the cool satellite, fake looking, not fake, but, cartoon for adult stuff, but not, whatever. Just go with it. Don't, please. Broad vistas, deep canyons. That's what my sponsor used to say was his God. It could be literally Mother Nature, Mother, who's nurturing. Okay. I digress. Just, believe there's a power greater than yourselves that could restore you to sanity. 3, make a decision to turn your will and your lives over to God as we understood him. I know, go with it. 4, made a searching, this is where most people made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. What now? It's what they say is brash, complete, and utter honesty. And with that, we're out. We're not going to do that one. Damn it. Yes. Yeah. Door was locked. It's like one of those escape rooms, but maybe that's this. Uh-oh. What's funny? If you have those escape rooms, like, what if you don't escape? You just die in there? There's just like a pile of skeletons in the corner. Like, it's decorations. It's like Disneyland, Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, which makes you think. Is that where you go if you didn't pay your bill at Club 33? Oh! Maybe not. You know. Yeah. God just means something else. Just put it there for now. Okay. That's why we're going to rephrase these in a better way. Admitted to God, to ourselves, to another human. Okay, so yeah, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Anyway, I couldn't get out. The door was locked. The escape room. So I got to come back. But it's funny, you're looking at the skeletons in the corner, back to that, because I just thought of this. It's funny, is you're like, that pendant looks familiar. Is that my auntie? Is that Auntie Marion? Is that whose pendant is that on their neck? Is that my Uncle Bob's college ring? No, coincidence, decorations. Because the skeletons, they die, the jewelry stayed on for. Anyway, what am I even talking about? It doesn't matter. 5, admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being, like confession. The exact nature of our wrongs. Just tell those fools what happened. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. That was 6. Entirely ready to have God. And this could be anything. Again, it's not just drinking and drugging and thugging. It's the fact that it could be how you operate, your anxiety, your depression, your lack of motivation, and your ambivalence towards change, your fear of the unknown. I almost knocked my water over. Let me sip it real quick. Look at this cool ass mug cup. I'm sure you've seen another video if you've watched all of like 5 people who've watched it. But look at that. That's dope. It's like one of those Viking horns, How relevant. We're going into battle, y'all. Man up, woman up, they, them, that, or the other up. Come back carrying your shield or on it. For real, though. We're entirely ready. Most of us are. That's the only requirement to AA or life in general for a change is just be willing. What is it? A desire to stop drinking. Just a desire to change. So entirely ready to have God remove all of these defects of character. God, I say God like that. God, like I'm Belushi in what is it? We're on a mission from God. Blues Brothers. God. I could go Southern Baptist on you, but not yet. We're humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. That's number 7. Just ask. Okay. Humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. And I'll tell you how to say this in a better language for 2026. Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Oof. Made direct amends. Number 9. Made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others, including self. They forgot that part. But I heard someone say that in a meeting one time. Makes sense. 10. Continue to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. Oof. For real. Basically, you have to look at your entire life and realize your entire life has led up to now. So you got to assess everything. Ugh, goddamn. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood him, praying only for his knowledge of will, for his power to carry that out. One more time, because I think I tongue-tied that. Number 11, it's a long one. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood him, praying only for knowledge of his will for us and the power to carry that out. It's actually very pretty, very beautiful. 12, and lastly, thank God. Whew. Ugh, there's so many steps, bro. Can we just make 3 of these? Yeah, we can probably. 12, having had a spiritual awakening. As a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to other alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. What's up? Yeah, not bad. Now let's hear this in real language. Get rid of that. Bing, bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 ding, 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 ding. So I just wrote this up almost kind of quickly, but it makes sense. Use this instead, the 12 steps revamped. We don't want to change their language, though. That's their big thing. They don't want to change language like him and all these things, but hey, whatever. I say this. Admit something ain't right in your life. That's the unmanageable. That's kind of easy to do. Okay, something ain't right. Well, it's a lot softer. And you do not know. That's the powerlessness. Oh, it's just simply I don't know. It's not that I'm powerless. It's powerlessness. It's not like I have a powerlessness over it. It's just I don't know how to fix it. So much better. And what to do about it. One more time. Admit something ain't right in your life, unmanageable, and you do not know the powerless of what to do about it. Number 2, something big out there, God, bigger than me, can fix, restore sanity to this. Now, if you think about it, there was something here before you and way before on like an energetic, alchemical, like fire, air, wind, water, wood, metal, the ether, and the human element. The fifth element, love, big bada boom. Yeah, big bada boom. Big bada boom. Something made all this, folks, whether you want to believe in the Big Bang, kaboom, randomness. Just remember, folks, God doesn't believe in luck. God doesn't play with dice. There's perfection, Fibonacci, the golden ratio, pi, like everywhere, like every like branch and leaf. I remember watching a documentary even before I was quote unquote not woke, but aware, knowledgeable. It just showed nature has this pattern. There couldn't be a direct correlate pattern to everything if it was random. Ugh. What is it from the pond scum? Oh, what is it? From the pond to the zoo. Now it's directly to you or something like from the pond through the zoo to you. Anyway, whatever. I say that to say there's something else out there for those who have a problem with God. It's not religion. It's not a dude in sandals. You've been taught. They literally took God out of alchemy, which is the original science, the al. They took al, which means God, A-L-E-L, all that, I-L. They took God out of alchemy and just left you with chemistry. And then they turned God into religion. Huh. Odd, crazy, weird. But Zion is Zion is Zion is heaven is the same thing. Same word. S is a Z. So just flip the script. And now you see they just took one and the same, which is one and the same, and just made it into two, telling you it's not. Oh, their division runs deep. That's a whole other topic. Anyway, I digress. So just think there's something else out there. And just think maybe it kind of knows a little more than you. Okay, just that. Number two, something big out there, bigger than me, can fix, restore sanity to this. Number three, that bigger thing probably knows how this whole thing works. Yeah, we kind of just talked about that. I will go with that path. That's the will, God's will, rather than my own, which got me here in the first place. Oh, shit. You start to analyze self and your parents and your grandparents and grandparents. Great. Going way back. Just think that bigger thing probably knows how this whole thing works. I will go with that path, the will, rather than my own, which got me here in the first place. You actually are on your path. You've just been blindsided and blocked by it. Number four, write down hella shit that you feel bad about. Go to your room and think about what you've done in your life. This is the fearless very, very morally, like not your morals, because your morals might not be that good, but yeah, just the truth. Just that was mean. Just put that aside. Think about what you've done that's been bad. Stole this, hurt this person, did that, whatever. It has to be fearless. Honesty, truth hurts for a reason. You know why? Because it has to. It actually imprints the lesson at the pain of the impact of the trauma. That's why the severity, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual, whatever, is that strong, because it actually is imprinting the message, the lesson to be learned. Holy fuck, that's a whole nother conversation. 5, all that dumb shit you did, write it down, tell yourself, and then go tell that bigger thing, the list, just God, whoever, a tree, a rock, it doesn't matter. You could just be like, this is so dumb. Whatever, God. Just do it because God will hear. It's kind of like Superman or Santa Claus. Well, I was going to say Santa Claus because he knows when you're asleep. He knows when you're doing bad or good. It's like, oh my God, what are you, Jesus? No, I'm God. Well, same thing. Well, basically, I'm like Superman. But anyway, just tell something, a tree, pray, and then find someone else who's smart and trustworthy, and then tell them, because you have to tell someone else. There's something else going on between humans that we have to. It's different. You can tell all of the above, but you have to tell someone else. There's something. It's like, again, why does confession? Why do all therapy? Why are these things needed? Because there's something else going on, and there's not just them. It's not even them that are going to give you advice and counsel you, because a lot of those are sponsors and they're not going to be that maybe good. Like I said, find someone smart and trustworthy. They're going to give you advice and suggestions. Same thing. It's a synonym. You're going to hear that in meetings and places. They're like, this is just advice. No, it's not. It's a suggestion. You dumb doodle dums. It's the same fucking thing. Okay. Tell people what to do because they don't know what to do. That's why they're there in the first place. Remember the powerlessness. They don't know what to do. Okay. I had a guy I was early in, but because of just me as my personality, I'm just strong and confident and can talk to people. He said a couple of things that were like, wow, that would have really, really scared away a newcomer. And you got like 20 something years sober. Yeah. He kind of indirectly apologized later, but it was like, come on, dog. Like you could have been someone's sponsor and messed him up. Like you probably have. You probably helped too. But anyway, find someone smart and trustworthy and go tell them. After you tell yourself and tell something else, God, whatever, that bigger thing. Remember, it's just something else out there. Huh, what is that? What made all this? That fool did. Okay, tell that dude. or dudette, or dude, they, them, that, the other. 6, remember that bigger thing? Yeah, we just talked about. Okay, well, get ready to have it take all of these defects of character away, causing that discomfort in life. What? How's God going to take this? I mean, that bigger thing going to do that? It just is. Because you're actually telling yourself. And I won't get into some science behind it or the magic behind it, but that's the S&M that we're really seeking, the science magic. Ah! Where's the magic science? The MS? My master's in science. Attention, a 10, attention, a 10. What's a 10? 1 and a 0, everything, the pole and the hole. What? The electric and the magnet. Huh? Okay. So if we look at it like this, attention is probably the most invaluable. Most valuable, it's not a commodity. It's like thought, consciousness. What's creating all this? Is it not attention though? In a sense, like what's really like making all it happen? So if we draw attention to something, it's not that we're just literally like, oh, look over there, I'm aware of it now. We're like, oh, look at this thing. No, it's on some whole nother level. So I say that to say that, yeah, you telling this to this outside entity, this magical God thing we're going to make fun of, maybe okay or not, you're actually telling yourself, and you are God, you're a demigod, a demi, divided, like a demon, a divided man, no divided division, no. It's just a drop in, you're a drop out of the infinite well of everything, all knowing, all everything, all the everythings, thrown into a realm of infinite possibilities. Now go play, children. Again, you're a drop out of the infinite well of everything, thrown into a realm of endless possibilities. So yeah, that's actually what infinity is. And a few other things. We're just going crazy now with the rambles. Let's stop scrambling. Okay. The pre-ramble amble, pre-ramble amble, pre-amble ramble amble ram. Okay. Remember that bigger thing? Yes. They can take away the defects of character causing discomfort in your life because you're bringing attention to it. You're just saying, you're putting it out there. You're actually purging it. You're getting it out. It's like there's wailing rooms in some countries. They just wail. Some of the women will just cry and just literally purging the energy of, say, like a recent death or something very traumatic for the community. Yeah, and it helps, and everyone's better after that. 7. Now, with a humble way, tell that bigger thing to remove these shortcomings so you can get a little taller. I like that. I made that up. That's 7. We kind of just basically talked about that. Tell that bigger thing to remove these shortcomings so you can get a little taller. Wish I was a baller. It was a little Skilo song. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat, a 6-foot baller. 8. That dumb shit we wrote down. Okay, now list out who we harmed. Now simply become willing to say sorry, amends, make amends. Funny play on words there. Same thing. That dumb shit we wrote down. Okay, now list who we harmed. Now simply of who we harmed. Now simply become willing to say sorry. That's it. Number 9. Now come out of your room and say sorry. Oh, fuck. It wasn't just admitting I'd be willing to. Oh, God, I actually got to do it. Ugh. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Now come out of your room and say sorry directly to those you affected from number 8. Only do this if it would not harm them, others, or even yourself. You actually could get harmed. So you could directly then tell it to the trees, the bees, your wobbly grandma's knees. Who? What? I don't know. That was stupid. Yeah, go tell your gram. Just whatever. Get it out there. But you need to say sorry in some other way. You can put it in a bottle, send it off to China or something. Put on some, burn it. Little manifestation, little thingamajigger. But yeah, you got to actually say sorry to those people and what you can do to rectify it. Maybe you stole something. Maybe it's monetary. Maybe it's just simply the fact that you're admitting it. Maybe it's your sobriety is what's making the amends. A living sobriety. I think that's what they call it. Especially if someone's passed. That's a tough one. But yeah, only do it if it would not harm them. Because you maybe get knocked out. You don't want to go, but that's not an excuse. I mean, don't just speculate. Come on now. 10, maintain this new you. Take constant personal inventory when wrong as we know it. Apologize. Oh my God, constant inventory. What got you here now? We need to assess. So it's like when you get, like, I'll be driving and get angry when I stop at a red light. I'm like, oh, I just messed up my flow, all this, that, and the other. And then I go, wait, pause. Why did I have to wait? Maybe it's just the divine timing of everything. I would have gotten into a car crash up ahead had I not and died. Okay, thanks for the red light. Maybe it was the fact that I look around now and I'm looking at some sign and I got this whole etymology thing pinging off and I just decoded some word, or the cutest little dog went by, or this bird did this cool little thing. And then all of a sudden I go, that's why I stopped, so I could see that. It's little things like that. So if something's got you down or something happens, you can pause. And instead of looking at it as a loss, goddamn, one of my screens is blinking like crazy. Don't look at the L as a loss. Look at it as a learning opportunity. Okay. Flip the script. Okay. You can do it, but maintenance is one of the hardest things to do because it's the new you. You've been doing this for decades. You think it's going to change in 30, 60, 90 days, a few years? Come on. It takes time. That's why you need community to help out amongst others. Let's go. 11. Now contemplate and meditate, which improves the conscious connection to that bigger thing. Remember that God, that bigger thing? Yeah. Okay. If you ask that bigger thing for stuff, prayers like stuff, oh, I want the lotto numbers and I want this and the health and the wealth and it ain't going to work. All you need to do is this. If you ask that bigger thing for stuff, no, it can only be the knowledge of our path and how to carry that out. What? Remember, I'm revamping the AA ones. This is the better way of saying it in a sense. Now contemplate and meditate. You don't have to sit under some tree for 40 years. It's not some, I need to quiet my mind of all things. No, come on now. It's not like that. It's like, well, that is it. But deep analysis and philosophical debate and within your own mind and some scientific inquiry can be meditation. Sometimes that's the deepest. If you listen to some people, like as they're working, they're in the deepest meditative state. Okay. You don't have to just sit quietly. Now, we should probably all learn how to do that, but it doesn't mean that. So it can be really anything as long as this. Remember, you're not asking for stuff, prayers. It can only be really, truly, if the knowledge of our path to carry out that will. What's the will? Your purpose. It's not the will of God. It's the wheel. It's the will. Get off that wheel. Ugh, we're revolving. We need to be evolving. Okay. Because it's like this. It's like a grid pattern and it lines up. That's the Tron. It's the path. Boulders will be moved. Obstacles will be moved, but obstacles are needed. We like them now. We actually hit the curveball out of the park instead of striking out like a fool. But you got to foul it off at first, then maybe get a ground out, then a pop out, then maybe a single, maybe a double, triple, homer. Now you just sucking dingers like it's nothing. We don't even need roids. Fuck all that argument, though. Hitting a baseball is the hardest thing in any sport. Roids are not. Listen up, folks. That was silly. Just learn how to ask to get on that path because you're actually driving the attention from yourself. If you want to get into the woo-woo, let's just get rid of one of the woos. You're actually just now, it's going to sound so cliche. You're shining a light on a path that really wasn't illuminated. Ugh. Yeah, we are the Illuminati. Hi. 12, doce. That means 12 in the Espanol, which is Spanish for Spanish. Now, go and give this to others as you are now spiritually awake because of these steps. Yes, spiritual means spiral. Spirit is spiral. Spiral is the spire, the fire of God, the motion of God, which keeps it all going. I know my wordplay, and this goes, what are you talking about, crazy boy? What is all this? It's good stuff. Just listen up. You have to give this away. It is your duty. It is your obligation. It is mandatory. This ain't mandatory. I know my legal offers, and this ain't it, Judge. You don't know me. I don't understand or overstand. Yeah, stop, truther, homie. Stop. Lastly, practice these ways in all of your life's affairs. My fucking God. What are you talking about, crazy man? That's the maintenance. If you have knowledge to help others and you don't help others, you're actually basically like kind of the worst person ever. Really think about it. That's got to be the worst sin ever. Okay. If you don't know, you just don't know for whatever reason. You've been blindsided, led, misguided. You've all of these things, whether it was some religious man coming in and steering you over here. Gotta go through this, dude. Maybe it was the fiat money dude. No, gotta go over here. Whoever steered you this way or that or put on your blinders, that's fine. If you have the truth now and you're seeing it and you're still not living your purpose, I'm speaking to self, you just happen to be listening, then that's probably the worst thing ever. Okay, I'm going to end with this here. This is going to be a sobriety series. This damn screen just keeps blinking. Knock it off. It's the cord. I got to fix where the cord is. Anyway, it's a little strobe light effect. We're going to wrap this up right now. Here we go. My name is Keon McCall Shores. I am an alcoholic, but I'm a lot of things, and I'm here for you. I'm in your corner even when you're not, okay? I'll even go a few rounds for you, but I can't finish the fight. I'll be your cut doctor, your hype man. Flavor Flav! Yeah, we'll get it. If you couldn't see my hands, I was doing this. Hell, I'll be your fucking Don King. I got it. I'll promote your fight. That's my hair. That's my Don King hair. I'll do all of it, but I can't finish it. I'm in your corner, even when you're not. I'm your best friend, even when you're not. I'm the best friend you never knew you had, maybe even wanted, but now I am, and I'm here now. Okay? Wake the fuck up. I'm 43. It's taken me a long time to wake the fuck up. I've hit and run for years, but my time is now because the fucking time is now. I'm starting to swear a lot. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. We're going to start swearing a lot. My best friend OD'd last year. Well, best friend, I hadn't seen him in years, but he was one of our homies since we were 12 years old. Some since elementary school. Overdosed. Jason Moore. He was there when I was burned. One of three friends. Two are gone. Well, there was two others, but they were directly there. Two were elsewhere. I say all that to say change is one of the hardest things possible, especially within addictions, no matter what it is. But you can do it. You have to do it. Whether you do it now or in the next life, whether you believe in the next life, doesn't matter. It's how this is going to work. And you know what they're going to do? God, that thing is going to turn up the heat. So if you can't stand the heat, as they say, you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, I got a new saying. If you can't stand the heat, stay the fuck in the kitchen. You've been running for too long. But not to be aggressive. This is a new year. We're all about love. Hey, peace and light. No, we don't come in peace. We come in wholeness through our pieces. Okay? Flip yourself over on the puzzle. You got to flip yourself over and just look at yourself at first. But remember, we're here for you. Okay? 2onthedot.com. Keep watching. You might learn something.